Hello, this is Jacob with Environmental Works. I am at 2535 Southeast 32nd Avenue in Portland to perform a video sewer line inspection to determine the serviceability of the sewer line going from the house to the city main. I've accessed the line today through a 2-inch ABS cleanout located on a 4-inch cast iron stack in the basement. I'm currently in a horizontal lateral now with some water flowing up ahead, so at this point I'll set my foot marker to read 0 and begin my inspection. There's our kitchen. Here at approximately 42 feet, the line appears to transition to 4-inch transite concrete. Correction, this is 6-inch terracotta pipe. TC and 42.
I've never done pigs on pipelines.
At approximately 70 feet, the line transitions to 6-inch concrete pipe. And approximately 75 feet, the line transitions back to 6-inch terracotta.
Aspect of that question, I guess, was forward it. We did an inspection, so basically, recommendation. Say we go through and do all the official repairs, right? To me, that's because we have evaluation.
At approximately 79 feet, the line transitions to 6-inch 33/4 PVC.
Negative or plus on the resale, and then would that increase the value or the physical?
It would be a positive because in report,
Yeah.
is basically releasing
Yeah.
it. It would work.
At approximately 93 feet, the line makes connection to the city main. At this point, we're going to shut off all the water and re-inspect the line on our way back.
So the fact that you have it immediate and strengthened it,
Now beginning our pullback, the water off. Let's go ahead and get this camera lens cleaned off a bit in the main. There we go. Quite a few cobwebs on the top of the line. It's fine, completely normal for an older line. Here we are back in the last section of terracotta. At a very small offset as it goes to PVC. Does not appear to be impeding anything, catching any debris. Here we are in the concrete section. We do have a bit of a separated joint here with an offset. Once again, does not appear to be preventing any flow or trapping any debris. Got to locate here on these separated joints, approximately 4 foot 6 inches deep, under the sidewalk in front of the house, marked out with some white paint. And we'll go ahead and push back out and grab some locates on the property line, curb line, and the main. Alright, went ahead and got some locates on the main and curb line. The property line is still further back from this. Respectively, the main is approximately 8 foot 6 inches deep. There was some interference in the roadway, so that may not be completely accurate, and the curb line at approximately 80 feet was approximately 8 feet deep, both marked out with white paint. So we'll continue back. We'll go ahead and get a locate on this position. Located this spot of the property line, approximately 3 feet deep, just before the retaining wall in the front yard, marked out with some white paint. Moving back, the terracotta appears to be in relatively good condition. There is, however, quite a bit of debris here at approximately 56 feet. And a small area of pooling due to an offset. Rather severe looking offset. We'll go ahead and get a locate on that and mark it. Located this offset joint and pooling at approximately 8 feet deep in the above the retaining wall in the front yard of the home. Marked out with some white paint in the bark dust. See quite a bit of debris being held up at this spot because of that offset. Besides that, the rest of the terracotta so far appears to be in relatively good condition. Here, we're now at the transition back to cast iron. We'll go ahead and get a locate on this. Located this transition approximately 6 feet deep, right at the very edge, slightly under the front deck. Marked out with some white paint. Cast iron appears to have some amount of wear, but not terribly severe channeling or excess rust scale. See a bit of debris stuck on this turn right here. Definitely would recommend a descale and hydrojet for the cast iron portion of this line. This concludes the video sewer line inspection for 2535 Southeast 32nd Avenue in Portland. The serviceability of the sewer line does appear to be compromised due to a combination of offset joints, separated joints, and debris buildup. We recommend a line repair as well as a descale and hydrojet for the cast iron portion of this line.